Okay, was I not muted? I'm really sorry about that. Okay, welcome, hello, welcome. I already forgot my intro. Oh my god, I prepared an intro, I swear guys. I don't really want to start my stream again and again without an intro. I already prepared my intro. What was that? Wait, let me check my text real quick. Okay, what's up everybody, my name is Lucky Erickson and welcome to... Oh my god, that's so generic, isn't it? Okay, back to the topic. Today we're going to play Genshin Impact apparently. Wait, let me change my title real quick. Why do I don't have any preparation for this personality test? Alright mate, today we're going to take a bunch of personality tests. The reason behind this is because lately I saw on Twitter a lot of people are sharing their MBTI test, and you know what I mean, I kinda wanna try it sometimes, but I don't just wanna try the same thing as those guys. I wanted to try it a little bit more different. So let's just chill and take a bunch of personality tests that I already prepared. Here we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm pretty sure I prepared 10 or 20, but yeah. Here we have like about 9 personality tests, and some of them are, well, some of them are officials. Well, it's not really an official MBTI test. It's more like an accurate. Wait, no, accurate but unofficial. God damn it! I really forgot my script. Accurate but unofficial MBTI test, and I just picked the one that have like the best designs. Like, look at this cute graphical designs. I really like them, and well, I'll just take some bunch of personality tests, I guess. Well, if you guys have any tests that you want me to take, feel free to tell me on the chat, and I'll try it. You know, let's see. We don't know what we're going to do with all these personality tests, except well, do a personality test. Yeah, there's something fun about personality tests. I think is probably mostly just to know yourself from another point of view, because I know people are telling you that you have to know yourself first and stuff like that, but most of the time what you know about yourself is probably not accurate, you know. It's probably like some kind of a biased version of yourself, and taking tests like this also help you find out what other people look at you as, maybe. But most of the time it's just a test, guys. It's just an internet test. You don't always trust anything that came from the internet, but well, it's fun. So let's focus on the fun part, and let's try this one first. It's 16 personalities, and it's an MBTI personality test. I think so, at least. I don't really remember. So complete the test. Be aware, be yourself, and answer honestly to find out your personality type. View detailed result. Unlock your mind potential with your optional premium. I don't really care about my true potential. What is this, a Persona game or something? I really like Persona game actually. You regularly make new friends. Disagree. First question, literally first question. I don't really regularly make new friends. Okay, I have a little bit of good confession to you guys. Lately I've been like limiting my collabs. People are asking me for collabs and something that, especially my other Makaidoll members, but you know, lately I've been feeling like, well, there are two type of VTuber, you know. VTuber that wanted to bring out the most of themselves, like, what, how should I say it? People that just trying to be themselves. But there are people like me who probably think too much about everything, and I don't know, I kind of feel like I wanted to prepare my content first. I wanted to perfect my content first so that I could bring the best experience to the viewer, I guess. But yeah, some people are not like me. It's not like they're bad or something. I still think that they're actually better than my approach, but well, I am who I am, I guess. So yeah, that's why I started to limit my collabs. So I'm sorry about that. And the first thing is they're gonna shame me about making new friends, huh? You spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Yep, absolutely. I've been up all night lately on documentaries. Back then it was like documentaries about animals, wild animals. Yeah, I like wildlife documentaries, especially funny ones on YouTube. And lately I've been into war documentaries, like I don't know, I kinda like to watch swords. It's not because I'm not straight, guys. I'm pretty sure, like, well, I'm not really sure what I am anymore, but well, I just like protections and swords. That's a really weird way to explain it. I just like kings in general, I guess. Okay, seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you wanna cry too. Do I? Do I really? Why does the music fit so much to this? I hope the music is not too loud, guys. So, about seeing other people cry, I don't really, you know, I'm actually really prone to crying, but usually it's me that cries first rather than them that cries first, you know. I'm sorry about that. Well, more like I'm really affected by other people, but I kinda feel bad about affecting other people because I don't know, man. It's when it came to like something that really matters to me, like friendship and stuff, I usually like cry a lot. But well, I know it's not manly, guys, but you know, sometimes you just gotta accept who you are, you know. We're all not perfect, and this is the devils that I'm fighting, okay? Oh no, the demons that I'm fighting. I cannot English. I remember when, like, in campus there's like a girl crying and I don't really know what to do. I'm not really someone that will cry with them, but I really wanted to help. So does that mean I really wanted to help, even though I didn't know what to do back at that time. I just like kind of loitering around and I don't know, try to talk to her about something like how you feel, or are you okay, and then just sat there awkwardly for like a bunch of hours. um, you know, I don't really get affected about people crying, I guess. But I really wanted to help, so don't get me wrong. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Yeah, I agree. But usually I don't really need it though. It's not that I always make a backup plan for a backup plan. I tend to like prepare a bunch of stuff, but kind of forgetting when it matters the most. Like I already prepared a backup plan, but when the pressure comes, I kind of forget about my backup plans. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Do I? I'm leaning towards agree. Because there's like a lot of pressure around me, and I don't really care about any of those. But sometimes when it matters the most, sometimes I'm not that calm actually. Well, it's something that I cannot really answer myself, I guess. So, but I'm kind of leaning towards agree, I guess. Okay, at social events, you really try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Yes. Reason for that is like, it's not that I'm not open about talking to other people, but it's more like I don't care. It's not like I don't care about other people. Well, how do I explain this? Making friends is kind of like annoying to me. It's not that like it's really annoying that I don't really want to make friends. I want to make friends, but it's kind of tiring to me, I guess. Like how do I say this? It's more like I value friendship and I value quality of friendship, not quantity. So if I get close to someone, I will try to, I don't know, I will try to keep them close to me, but I'm not someone that is happy with a lot of friends, but I'm someone that happy with like a few friends that are close to me, I guess. That's why I don't really talk to the people that I don't know, but it doesn't mean that I really don't want to talk to other people. So maybe just a little bit agree, I guess. It's not that, yeah, it's not that I'm completely introvert. I can talk to a lot of people, but I sometimes get tired doing it, you know, like probably like in a group conversation I don't really want to talk a lot, I guess. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Why are you gonna hurt me like that, mate? You're very sentimental. The thing is, I don't really get what sentimental means. So just like agree, I guess. Okay, this one. You completely finish one project before starting another? Well, I have many projects and most of them are not finished. Kill me. Okay, you like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I like that. It's not that I liked it that much, probably this. I try to make it a habit to make schedule and list, but what a habit that I already have is I don't really use it that much. I guess that's it. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah, kinda. Well, let's just say sometimes, not all the time. Well, it depends actually. Like, usually I don't really care about small mistakes, but when it came to like things that I'm all a bit self-conscious about, it will create a doubt in me. I tend to try to think that I am capable and I'm worthy, I guess, but sometimes when that is not received well enough by other people, sometimes I have questions to myself, but not that much, I guess. If you're comfortable just walking up to someone and you find interesting and striking up a conversation, you know what, not that comfortable, but I would do it. For example, like one time there's like a girl playing Toho, I think in uni. Yeah, I think it's in uni and like university, I mean. There's like a girl that plays Toho, and I really love playing Toho, and it's kind of raining heavily, so I cannot just go home, and like she was playing and there's nobody around, so I just decided to strike up a conversation to her, like but I don't just strike up a conversation while she's playing. I know how it feels to play something to be disturbed and just to be disturbed, so I just kind of approach her slowly, not slowly like a maniac, like a creep. No, but I just wait until she was finished, and I asked her like, oh, you play Toho a lot? And then the conversation continues. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretation and analysis of creative work. What? I'm actually interested in discussing something that I don't really care about. That's why I like these documentaries, I guess. It's more like, okay, so people are thinking that when I'm not really interested in striking up a conversation, doesn't mean that I'm not interested in other people. More like I'm interested in what other people think, like how they think. I don't care about what people think of me, but I wanted to know how people think of themselves. That's why I wanted to talk to them, I guess. So disagree. I'm really interested about discussing various interpretation and analysis of creative works, especially when I work in the art businesses, you know. You're more inclined to follow your head rather than your heart. Disagree. Sometimes I just do things out of spite. You remember last time I played Genshin and just like roll suddenly just because I wanted to play with steamer, like, yeah, it's kinda like that. But most of the time, not strongly disagreeing, but yeah, most of the time, you usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning particular daily routine. You know, kinda, but yeah, it's kinda like that back then because I don't really feel like doing anything. But lately, since I was like, well, going into managerial businesses and stuff, I sort of like plan daily routines, and I sort of need to follow it because I'm in a managerial department. Because if I don't, people will not follow my people will not follow my schedules at all. So kinda, I guess, you really worry about whether you make good impression on people you meet. Yeah. Well, I kind of worry a bit. It's not like I completely doesn't worry. It's just a bit, just a little, but most of the time, no. I don't really care about what people think of me, but I only care about what people think of me when they're close to me. But when it's just like someone that you meet on the internet or someone that you meet just once or twice in your life, I don't really give a damn about them. You enjoy participating in group activities. I enjoy it a lot. It's not like I don't like being in group activities, but sometimes being alone is nice too, I guess. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Yes, very much, because like I'm... Do you ever see an anime and just pretend like, what would you do if you're in there? Have you ever had that talk? I do. lot, I guess. Well, it's like that because I work in an art industry, you know, art related, I guess, not pure art. It's like game design and stuff. So I like writing, I like choices, I like giving choices, and I really like choice-based games. I'm actually planning to play a lot of like choice-based games next, but I'm thinking of a bunch of titles, guys, so please wait for it. I'll announce it on Twitter, I guess. Well, it's sometimes I'm not the best person on Twitter because like sometimes I really don't know what to talk about on Twitter. It's not like I wanted to share everything with you guys, but well, it's not like I don't want to share everything with you guys. It's more like I don't have anything good to share with you guys. I guess it's like that. Your happiness. I'm sorry. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishment. Not really. I do feel happy about helping other people, but I also have my own accomplishments. So let's just answer neutral because I don't really know what to do with that. Okay, you are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Kinda, a little bit, but not really. I don't know what I wanted to try next, but well, I guess I'll put it at that. I'm interested in a lot of things, but I don't know what I wanted to try next. Sometimes like I get confused, but I have like a lot of alone time to think about. It's just a habit that I developed, so sometimes I just like sit around and just ponder about what I need to do, about what I wanted to do, and like plan my future from that. And that kind of become a habit, I guess. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for worse. Not really. A little, but not really. You fight leadership roles in group setting. Not really. Well, if they wanted to be like the leader, I will do it, but it's not that I try to avoid it. It's more like it's not that I really wanted to be a leader, but it's just some sort of habit, I guess. Since I'm like the eldest son and like usually I live alone with like a bunch of kids and stuff, so I tend to give like orders. More like I care for them and I try to like influence them, so it's not because I wanted to be a leader. Some of the time I felt like if only there is someone more capable than me, you know, but sometimes when it's just okay, and it's not that I don't enjoy it. You're definitely not an artistic type of person. Meh. I'm artistic. I'd like to think so because I work in the art department, but well, sometimes I feel like a lot of people are way better than me. Well, it's just like that, you know. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? Why does this? Okay, so every question is like more towards yourself, and this one is like more towards other people, I think. Why is this question different? Well, I don't think so. I feel like people like, you know what? Let's just answer neutral on that. I feel like sometimes feelings are important too, you know. Like without feelings, we're just robots, I guess. That's what makes humans interesting, I guess. You prefer to do your chores for allowing yourself to relax. disagree. I prefer to if you're tired, just relax. I mean, like, when you do chores when you're tired, you're not going to do it like completely, I guess. So when you're tired, just relax, just sit back. It's just like, it's just kind of manner that I do in life, where I just when you feel tired, I just sit back. Because if don't, like, what are you doing with your life? Sometimes, like, I feel like working too hard without thinking about yourself is bad, because, like, why do you work so hard in the first place? It's for you too, right? You enjoy watching people argue. No, actually, no. When I don't like watching people argue. I like joining people argue. Not really. No, I don't enjoy watching people argue. But arguments are sometimes the ones that make better decisions. For example, like in a, let's just say that this is like a group meeting, right? A group meeting in the office or something. People argue a lot, okay? But it's for the sake of the company and for the sake of something greater than that. So it's not that I don't enjoy watching people argue. It's just like, as long as they keep it like PG, you know, as long as they don't like you beep and you beep, I hope you beep and encounter beep and beep. It's not like that. I don't really like arguments like that, but if it's like a rational argument and it's for the greater good, well, arguments are arguments. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. More like, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm trying to draw attention to myself. It's more like I don't really care. It's more like I don't really care about attention, so I kind of don't care if I draw a lot of attention, or I want to keep myself a low profile. But it's more like I don't really give a damn about other people think. Yeah. So I don't really care about what I do. As long as I'm happy about it, I'm fine. Your mood can change very quickly. A little bit. Not much, but sometimes moods are just moods, you know. It's not that something that... Yeah, it's more like this. It's called professionality. For example, you're really happy, you wanted to tell everyone about it, but it's at the office and people are tired and stuff. I don't really want to do that. And another example is like, for example, I'm really angry about something, I'm really sad that about something, and then suddenly I got called into a meeting and you just kind of forget about everything, you know. You kind of forget about everything and, well, attend the meeting with a normal moodlet. Moodlet? Whoa. Normal moods? yeah, just like that. It's kinda like that. But sometimes emotions are uncontrollable, I guess. It's just more like how you deal with it. Use patience with people who are not as efficient as you. A tiny bit. Well, when you're like a manager and people are not listening to you, sometimes you can lose patience with them. Even though you know full well that they're like younger than you and they're probably doesn't really know what's happening behind the scene. But this is an excuse for you to like explain it better to them, because if you explain it so that they understand, well, they will try to be more efficient, you know. Just when it matters, I guess. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Kinda. Okay, so, mate, I told you before that I make settles and stuff, but sometimes I kinda try, you know, I say that I made a lot of schedules, okay, because I'm in a managerial department, and Second of all, I also said that if you're tired, just relax. And sometimes those two things collide, and I end up with doing things at the last possible moment. In Indonesian, they call it the power of kepepet. Well, you have always been fascinated by the question of what if anything happens after death. I don't really care. I don't really care about what happens after death. I mean, like, if you focus too much on what's happening after death, you will not focus much on what's happening around you and what's happening in your life. To me, it's more important to focus on life rather than death. I guess that's that. I guess that is something that will happen for everyone, and frankly, nobody can really explain what will happen after that without experiencing it. So I don't really care about that because, like, it can be helped. Okay, it can be helped. Usually prefer to be around others rather than your own. Not really, I guess, but sometimes I get a little lonely. But not really. I'm not really dependent on other people, but yeah, sometimes it gets lonely. But what can you do, right? You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. I really think so. You find it easy to empathize with person whose experiences are very different for you. Well, as long as you try to understand their point of view or what they're doing it, you can empathize with other people. Just trying to understand is not that hard, but sometimes it's hard to do because your heart is blocking it. You get what I mean? Like, it's harder to because you don't want to experience what the other people are experiencing. So it's kind of easy, but not that easy, I guess. Usually postpone finalizing decision or as long as possible. Yeah. Have you ever seen me playing League? Lately they like changed the League client, so if you don't lock in your picks, you'll get kicked from the Champions League. I think it happens too with like Pokemon Unite or just MOBAs and stuff. Well, that is an easy example, but for example, for offices work, right? Yeah, I try to buy times, I guess, because I feel like if there is like a better options coming later, I wanted to know all my options, so I kinda like postpone finalizing decisions, I guess. You really second guess the choices that you made. Kinda, but not that much. Definitely on the agree part, so maybe this one, because like you learn when you learn, okay? You make bad choices, it's okay. It's part of life. You make bad decisions, we make bad choices, but you gotta learn from it. So there's nothing like let's just say that how do I say this? This is kind of hard. It's more like regret doesn't do a lot, you know. As long as you learn from that, it's okay. Regretting doesn't do anything about your past. It will not fix it. So let's just move on. That's why I really second guess my choice. But sometimes it appears, but I don't really pay attention to it that much, I guess. After a long exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. I don't wanna! If there's like a long and exhausting week, I just wanna sleep and I don't know, probably watch YouTube or something. I don't want people to like bother me around, and you know, like hanging out with people is like, it's like something that I call people's stamina. It's like a group stamina, I guess. Like sometimes if the stamina is different, they tend to go a lot more than what you expect, and sometimes I get really tired, you know. So I just it's not a lively social event. It's more like I wanted to hang out with friends that are close to me. It's not a lively social event. But mostly I just wanted to be left alone and just like I don't know, do things on my own. You enjoy going to art museums? Kinda. Really, I guess. I really like going to art museums. I go to museums a lot. I don't know. I don't know if like people my age go to the museum a lot, but I like to go to museums a lot. I don't know. I feel kind of old for my age because I hang out with a lot of old people. Because of my job, okay. I don't really have like people my age on my job. Mostly like they're like either way younger than me or way older than me. It's just that I'm gonna be a bridge in between. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. It's more like I don't really care about what other people are feeling. It's not like I don't have a hard time. It's more like when I care about someone, I kind of can guess what they're feeling right now. But sometimes I frankly didn't care, so I don't really have that much time, that much of a hard time to understand other people's feelings. You like to have a to-do list each day. Kinda. Do I? Yeah. I have a to-do list each day. I wake up and I don't know. I go to work. Before I do any work, I try to like simulate work day. It's like, oh, at this hour I'm going to go here. At this hour I'm going to do this. It's more like that. You really feel insecure. Nah, sometimes I feel like insecure, but not that much, I guess. You avoid making phone calls. When you really need to, you should. I think I'm okay with making phone calls, but I kinda avoid making phone calls. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. A little. It's not that I never done this, but it's just a little bit. Okay, in your social cycle, you are often the one who contacts your friend and initiates activities. Kinda. More like no. No, I guess I don't really ask people to play with me. Rarely, let's just say rarely. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Depends, I guess, but agree, slightly agree, but yeah, still depends on the plan. Is it really important? Is the interruption more important? Yes, it's kind of depend on the plan, I guess. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. A little. I'll be lying if I say that I'm not bothered by it, but I just kind of tell myself like it's not worth to think about it that much, you know. But it's kind of more like a reminder that you can still make mistakes. So yeah, slightly agree. You rarely contemplate the reason for human existence, for the meaning of life. Huh? What? You rarely contemplate the reason for human existence or the meaning. I don't know what this is. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Not really. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it don't. I guess when it's like really hard, sometimes I get a little bit emotional, and let my emotion control me, but most of the time I try not to, you know. You take good care to make people look. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it's completely their fault. I don't care. Yeah, I don't really care. If they're doing something bad, I don't give a fuck about what what they look like in front of others. I try not to, but this is the state that I am currently in, and I'm not proud of that, but this is the state that I'm currently in. I always try to be better, guys. I know I try to be better, but well, sometimes humans are humans and humans make mistakes. Your personal work style is... Wow, this is like a lot of questions. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent effort. Not really. I have like a lot of consistent effort. But if someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long will it take to make them feel disappointed in you. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care about that. You will love... Wait, should I pick disagree then? Disagree, huh? You will love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I love it, okay. I would love it. But sometimes... a little friend will not hurt, you know. I love it. But if it's like working alone all the time, it will get kind of lonely, you know. Well, 2 or 3 people working with me, that's the best job, I guess. But like 10s to 100s, meh, it's kind of annoying. But jobs are jobs. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical question is a waste of time. What the let's just answer it this one, the neutral one, because I don't know what to answer that. You feel more drawn to places with busy bustling atmosphere than quiet and intimate places. Well, depends. I mean, like, quiet and intimate places sometimes gets kind of scary, you know. It's not that I hate quiet and intimate places. In fact, I would prefer to be like left alone. And if I have to hang out with people, I will try to like go to a quiet place so I can focus with them, not worry too much about people around me. But sometimes when it's too quiet, it's kind of unsettling, you know. You get what I mean? I mean, like, back then I went on camping on okay, so I went on like an outback camping, and it's literally the scariest moment in my life because there's like no people around, and like, I don't know, I kind of hear noises. I'm not scared of ghosts, but I'm more scared of things that can eat your face whole, you know what I mean? It's more like that. And there's like sometimes like you worry about like when the place is too quiet, there's like more, the place is more prone to crime, I guess. It's more like that. I really well, I kinda like it, but not that much, I guess. I don't really care about where we're hanging out. It's more like who we're hanging out with, I guess. You know, at first glance how someone is feeling. Neutral. I don't really know. I took a lot of time to talk to people. You often feel overwhelmed. By what? Kinda, but by what? Well, in my case, by works, and I have a lot of projects. Yeah, a lot of the time I feel overwhelmed with everything that is happening around me, but what can you do, right? That's why I don't pick like full agree, because yeah, just what can you do? You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. I try to skip steps. Um, it's kind of bad. It's kind of a bad thing, but sometimes it's a good thing, you know, since you're doing less work and you focus more on your life. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. I don't really know. You would pass along good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Okay, this is hard. But if it's a good opportunity for me, what would I care about other people? It depends on the someone, I guess. So it's just this. If I don't really care about someone, for example, like I'm in an eating contest, right? I'm in an eating contest. The prize is like a whole year supply of ice cream. Let's just say that. I really want the ice cream, and if like there's like a starving kid next to me, okay, this sounds like I would give up on that thing because I don't really care about the ice cream, and seeing that a child starving is gonna hurt my feeling. Okay, so another example. For example, there's like a spot for me to increase my business opportunity, I guess, and there's like another person that like really needed it more. I would not really care about it if I don't really know that person, but if that person is like a close friend of mine, I will give up the spot, you know. But if it's someone that I don't really know, I don't really care about them. You struggle with deadlines? Not really. I can do things like near the time limit, but mostly I emphasis on near, right? Not like at the last possible second. Sometimes I complete my job like earlier than I thought, because I tend to give myself like a long deadline because I know I slack a lot and I tend to relax a lot. You feel confident with that things will work out for you. Agree, I guess. Well, let's just say that in life there's like there's up and downs, right? I don't feel like I'm going to be on the downside forever. I feel like one day things will be better, because if you don't do this, you will not appreciate life, I guess. Sometimes you feel like, oh, it never gets better and stuff, but it's just some kind of mindset that you put in yourself, mate. It's not something that came from inside you. It's more like mindset, because like, you know, fake it till you make it. That's saying, Mill. Okay. So I am a logicians. INTPA. What? I am introverted. You're mostly introverted. You get exhausted by social interaction and are sensitive to external stimuli. Example, noises in general. Okay, so I'm really a light sleeper, so when there's like a little bit noises that came when I sleep, I kind of wake up. I'm easy to get annoyed with a bunch of noises, so it's kind of true, I guess. You're mostly intuitive. You're likely very imaginative and open-minded, preferring novelty over stability and focusing on future possibilities. Oh my god, that rhymes! Novelty and stability and focusing on other future possibilities. I cannot English. Well, kinda. Well, yeah, it's more like being stable is kind of boring, you know. When I try to take risks. So, well, yeah, intuitive is working for me. Thinking. You are mostly thinking. You are likely to prioritize logic over emotions. Hide your feelings and see objectivity as more important than cooperations. Huh? Cooperation is more important, mate. What are you talking about? Well, this is like about 50%, so it's a little bit different, but well, yeah, a little. I guess a little right that I like to prioritize logic over emotions, but sometimes I feel like emotions are good too. So it's not like fully thinking, judging, or prospecting. You're mostly prospecting. You're likely very good at improvising and spotting opportunities, always preferring to keep your options open. Yeah, I like to keep my options open because, like, I am someone that's easily bored and I'm open with improvements. That's why I like to keep my options open. Assertive. You're mostly assertive. You're I choke. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Oh my god, I choked so hard. Hey, you're mostly assertive. You're likely self-assured, even tempered, and resistant to stress, refusing to worry too much or to push yourself too hard. Yeah, I don't. It's just like what I said. When you push yourself too hard, what are you really working for? Is it for your life? Are you paying attention to your life? I mean, like, work is to live, not live is to work, you know? It's just like my dad. What is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Huh? What? What did I do? Okay. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reasons for existence. I like this. I like this sentence. Okay, logicians pride themselves on their unique perspective and vigorous intellect. They can't help but puzzle over mysteries of the universe, which can explain why some of the most influential philosophers and scientists of all time has been logicians. Wow. The personality type is fairly rare, but with their creativity and inventiveness, logicians aren't afraid to stand out from the crowd. Aww. Never. Logicians often lose themselves in talk, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. People with this this is literally what I just said. Sometimes I just like sit down and like try to think about everything that is happening. People with this personality type hardly ever stop thinking. From the moment they wake up, their mind buzzes with ideas. Not really. My mind is like just filled with like animes and VTubers, questions and insight. At times, they may even find themselves conducting full-fledged debates in their own heads. Wow, you know me so well. Most of the time I'm winning though, against myself I guess, so... Well, no matter which side is winning, I'm the one that's winning. Imaginative and curious, logicians' personality can find endless fascination in working of their own mind. From the outside, logicians may seem to live in a never-ending daydream. Oh god, please don't hurt me like that, mate. They have a reputation of being pensive, detached, and a bit reserved. That is, until they try to train all their mental energy on the moment or the person at hand, which can be a bit uncomfortable for everyone, but regardless of which mode they're in, logicians are introverts and tend to get tired out by extensive socializing. After a long day, they crave time alone to consult their own thought, literally what I just said. But it would be a mistake to think that logicians are unfriendly or uptight. When they connect with someone who can match their mental energy, their personalities absolutely light up, leaping from one thought to another. Few things energize them, like the opportunity to swap ideas or enjoy a lively debate with other curious, inquiring souls. This is what I said earlier when I tried to focus on friends that really worth my time, I guess. Well, hi, hello, welcome. Yeah, I think this part is accurate. I try to I like it when people know what I'm talking about, but when I feel like people are different than me, for example, people are doesn't really want to talk about things that I want to talk about, well, it's kind of tiring to talk to them. Elementary, my dear logicians. Logicians love to analyze patterns without necessarily knowing how they do it. People with this personality of type often have a Sherlock Holmes knack for spotting discrepancy and irregularities. In other words, it's a bad idea to lie to them. I kind of really like detective games. That's part of the list that I really wanted to implement on my streams. As I said earlier, I try to limit my collab with other people because I wanted to focus on my content first. Some of them includes let me read it for you guys. Okay, story games, story-based games, detective games. That's a really short list, isn't it? Well, I cannot say all the things. The one thing that I wanted to do the most is probably oh my god, I opened the wrong tab. Oh no, where's my tab? Okay, yeah, it's just one of those detective games and some indie games. I try to keep my options open, Ironically, logicians should always be held at their words. They rarely meant to be dishonest, but with their active mind, they sometimes overflow with ideas and theories that they haven't thought through all the way. They may change their mind on anything from their weekend plans to the fundamental moral principle, without ever realizing that they had appeared to have made up their minds in the first place. In addition, they are often happy to play devil's advocate in order to keep interesting discussion coming along. I told you that I like detective games, right? I also like games like Among Us, when you can betray your friends and make them fight each other. I like them fighting each other. Well, it's kinda like that. For logicians, the better conversations are like brainstorming sessions with plenty of room for unconventional talks and off-the-wall what-ifs. Oh my god, I love it when people talking about games that people doesn't understand about, and I like to explain a lot of things that I feel like people are kind of annoyed by me explaining too much. For example, sometimes if a game gets popular or a game that I like the most, I will discuss it. For example, I will discuss why this card game is better than the other card game. It's just stuff like that that I try to talk to other people that I feel like other people doesn't really understand me that much and doesn't really want to join on the conversation. But yeah, I enjoy conversations like that. So especially when you're talking to me on new games and games that other people doesn't know about, I'm really glad that you talked to me to that. Okay, logicians could spend all day musing about ideas and possibilities, and they often do. That said, the practical everyday work of turning those ideas into reality doesn't always hold interest. Unfortunately, when it comes to dissecting tricky and multi-layered problem and coming up with creative solutions, a few personalities can match logician's creative genius and potential. Ah, you're praising me. Mysteries of the universe. Oh my god, there's so much. People with this personality type want to understand everything in the universe. but one area in particular tends to mystify them: human nature. As the name suggests, logicians feel most at home in the realm of logic and rationality. As a result, they can find themselves baffled by illogical, irrational way that feelings and emotions influence people's behavior, including their own. This doesn't mean that logicians are unfeeling. This personality can really want to offer emotional support to their friends and loved ones, but they don't necessarily know how. Oh my god, I just explained it earlier that I don't know how to help people, and because they can decide on the best, most efficient way to offer support, they may hold off on doing or saying anything at all. Oh my god, this is literally just what I said earlier on the stream. This analysis paralysis can affect multiple areas of the logician's lives. People with this personality type can overthink even the smallest of the decisions. This makes them ineffective and stuck, so exhausted by the endless parade of talk in their mind that they struggle to get things done. The good news is that logicians don't have to stay stuck for long. Their unique strength include everything they need to pull themselves out of the ruts that they occasionally fall into. By leveraging their creativity and their open-mindedness, logicians can reach their full potential both as thinker and as happy, well-rounded people. Logicians you may know: Bill Gates, Kristen Stewart, Albert Einstein, Stanley. What the I know some of them are like scientists, but some of them I don't really know. Lord Varys from Game of Thrones. Bruce Banner from Avengers. Really? Some of these people I don't really know who they are. Okay, so what is this? So first thing is like INTP. Strengths and weaknesses. I am analytical. Analyzing data, original. Ah, thank you. I'm really proud with my original content. Well, to me, the most important thing to be a VTuber is like always preparing original content. That's my motto, I guess. Because sometimes it will get too boring if I just play games that people are playing. So I'm really open with a lot of possibilities, I guess. Curious, objective. Disconnected, sometimes insensitive. Really? You think so? Dissatisfied. I'm sorry, okay? Impatience, a little bit. Perfectionist, a tiny little bit. Romantic. Wait, there's romantic relationships too. Okay, logicians' unusual combinations of traits often comes with a pleasant surprise to their romantic partners. Partners. People with this personality type may seem cerebral and reserved, but once they let their guard down, they have playfully creative side as well. Oh my god, this side is like praising me so much. In their relationships, logicians can use their ingenuity to keep things fresh and come up with clever, unexpected way to make their partners feel special. You know, back then is it something that I'm kind of proud about? I'm in a relationship with a girl. It doesn't last long, sadly, but it's in our anniversary, I guess. I try to make like something custom, because doing things normally is like kind of boring to me. So I try to make something custom. So I make a music video and like a short animation that I draw on paint. I like playing with Premiere, but I don't really like drawing that much. I know I made like something. I try to make some original things. For example, like my ending stream, the Makaidoll new game plus thing, and some original songs. But yeah, I kind of do that a lot. As introverts, logicians appreciate alone time, but that doesn't mean that they don't craft companionship. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't really feel comfortable about being alone all the time, you know? For people with this personality type, the ideal romantic partner isn't just someone to pass their time with, but an equal who can challenge their ideas. Logicians want to spend their life in pursuit of learning and growth. They hope that the person they love will not just share this mission but also actively encourage it. Okay, this hurts home way too much. Okay, if I have to pick a type, you know, a type of girl, back then when I was with Finn on my podcast, we're talking about waifus, right? Waifus and gachas. Like I said, I kind of care about personality more than the looks, because if you're asking about my type of girl is like someone that tries really hard, I guess. I know it's not like an easy type. Well, for example, okay, I like blondes, I like brunettes or something, I like Asians. It's not something like that. It's not something like, oh, I like someone with glasses, I like someone with big boobas or something like that. I don't really care about those. What I get the most is like probably do they like understand their lives? Well, it's a hard thing to explain. For me, like people who understand their life and what they want to do in life, and they really have like a clear goal, and they really work hard for it. I love it. I love girls that are like thinking about the future and thinking about what they wanted to do in life. For me, it's kind of attractive, I guess. So I guess that's why this is right to me, I guess. Finding a relationship that meets this standard isn't always easy for these personalities. Logicians may drag their feet when it comes to going out into the world and meeting new people, and even when they do have an interest on someone, it can take them a while to work up the will to risk rejections and ask the person out. Being the center of attention in an emotionally delicate situation isn't easy for anyone, but especially not for logicians. Do I? Well, it's more like I don't usually get interested in other people. It's just like that. About risk of rejections, I've experienced it. I've experienced it too much, and I don't really care about it. Okay, a genuine connection. From the start, logicians take their relationship seriously. When they finally meet a partner they connect with on a real level, someone whose mind they respect and whose company they enjoy, these personalities know better than to take it for granted. Even early in the dating phase, logicians are unusually direct and honest. Well, to me, when you're dating someone, you don't want to lie to them, you know, because what's the point of dating someone? Okay, you wanted to live your life with them, so being dishonest about something, even if it's your weakness or something that you're self-conscious about, it will be a problem later on. That's why I just put on my problems in the front. So this is my weakness. If you don't like me, then say it right here, right now, so I don't waste my time. It's just my point of thinking, I guess. They don't see the point of playing games. Yeah, and while they can be quiet, they aren't coy. People with this personality type rarely filter their opinions, and they encourage their partners to be frank with them as well. Yeah, most of the time when I'm in a relationship, it's just communication problems, you know. Sometimes like, oh, I don't want to say this to them because I don't want to hurt them. To me, if you have something in your mind that you're worried about or something that you're sad about, something you're dissatisfied about, just say it, because relationship is like one person split into two, you know. It's like two people trying to become one. So if one of them feel disconnected, it's hard for a relationship to hold if you don't like share all the things, I guess. So, well, yeah, just mention everything to your partner. If it doesn't work out, well, find a new partner. More like, if you never tried, how will it work out? As the relationship progresses, logician daily needs prove simple. Gifts, surprises, complex social plans, and elaborate date nights are all fairly unimportant to them. Yeah, these things are not important to me. I'm more likely to enjoy like your company rather than gifts and elaborate social plans. Just you being around, it will make me happy, you know. Unfortunately, even if your partner doesn't want these things, it may not even occur to logicians to plan them out. I'm sorry. This personality may need to put special effort and attention into learning how to express their affections in a way that resonates with their significant others. Otherwise, their partner may feel, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, this hurts too much, home, because the relationships that, like I told you guys that I was in a relationship, right? And it doesn't really work out because I felt like I'm leaving her too much. I've ignored her too much, and I'm under-appreciating her too much. Because I focus too much on work, you know. I focus too much on things that like matters to me, but sometimes I forget that other people have feeling to oh god, this paragraph here hurt too much. So let me get a conflict. Few people love conflict, but logicians are especially prone to shutting down when emotional disagreement rise. Rather than slowing down and really listening, they may use their power of logic to try to prove their partner wrong. I'm sorry! Alternatively, they might offer easy logical solutions, not wanting to delve into the messiness of the deeper issues and feelings. I'm really sorry, okay? When it comes to conflict, logicians can be guilty of a certain willful ignorance. They may be tempted to set aside their partner's feelings but for their own turn. For far too long. Oh god. Oh, I'm sorry. As they mature, logicians often learn that people's emotional needs, including their own, are real and valid. For a personality that type that loves rationality, this isn't always the easiest of lessons. Yeah, I know. But this awareness can help logicians rise to the challenges that all long-term relationships encounter. Well, I guess that's right. Talking about feelings may not come naturally to them, but logicians can learn to find emotional common ground with their partner, even in moments of disagreement. Yeah, thank you for the encouraging word. The rationality of joy. Logicians tend to live in a world of talk. Romantic relationship can help break them out of their own mind, allowing them to experience fullness and joy and pleasure in the present moment. This experience can be transformational, revealing strengths, traits, desires, and logicians that hadn't known lay within them. Within their creative vivid imagination, logicians make for surprisingly enthusiastic and passionate partners, capable of expanding horizons in a way to serve their relationship without ever losing the sense of self. Friendship. Choosy or selective? Kinda, a little bit. They seemingly seem distance. Personality type. Huh? What? Oh, yeah. I'm I'm sorry. I gotta read this too fast because I feel like, oh my god, I've almost reached like 1 hour and 20 minutes, and there's like 8 tests left. Choosing or selective? Well, I'm kinda choosy with my friends, I guess. Okay. The meaning of friendship. When a friend comes to them with problems and dilemmas, logicians are generally excited to help. They can be counted off or to offer logical advice, even turning even the messiest situation into pros and cons list. Yeah, that's just usually what I do. I don't give solutions, I just give pros and cons. In the end, you're the one that knows yourself the most, right? In the end, you're the one that knows your situation the most. So I guess that's that. Parenthood. You know, I kinda. Okay, so I kinda babysitting a lot of kids. Not a lot, no, more like about 3 kids because my sister is like working really hard from home, and her child and like a neighbor child is sometimes left alone because like in this pandemic we all work at home mostly, right? And I am freeloading. not like freeloading, I still work at home a lot, so I kinda get left with a bunch of child, so I'm kinda curious about this parenthood thing. Logicians have little interest in accepting control over others. They allow their children to form their own principles and opinions. Well, because they're different people. Though they may also share their own perspective and ideas just in case. Yeah, it's just like letting them free for too long is like bad for them because they need this perspective and ideas. Because if you don't teach them about the morals and about your experience and stuff, they will never learn. But you need to tell them via story, I guess, so that they can simulate it on their mind. Because children are like children's mind is like really fast and they can think about a lot of things. So if you limit them for something, it's bad for their growth because they're different people than you. But sometimes they also need leading because sometimes they get lost because their mind is so fast. I guess to give a freedom. Yeah, a worthy challenge. Outpouring of affection may seem awkward and over the top for two rational-minded logicians, but these words and action go for a long way toward helping children love and accept the secure. Well, kinda true, I guess. Okay. Career path. Okay, what career path? Call to explore. Yes, I'm on a research and development department. Deeper motivations. Social cues. Workplace habit. I don't really care about this. Logician subordinates. Logician colleague. Logician's manager. Okay, what's the conclusion? Logician give include rationality, innovation, and the ability to envision better future. They don't just want to hear what makes them great. Logicians want to find real meaningful answer to seemingly impossible problems that haunt their imaginations. Yeah, I don't really care if you told me like, oh, you're great at this, you're great at that. Well, let's just say that oh my god, I accidentally muted myself. okay, I pressed the button by accident. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh my god, how long have I been muting myself? Okay, let's just assume that I just muted myself just now. They don't just want to hear what makes them great. Yeah, I. It's more like I want you to talk to me eye to eye rather than like. What is premium profile? Nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. No, 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 no. I don't want it. I'm okay. It's yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm a logician INTP. So far, it it is right, you know. But yeah, some of them are slightly bad, but I feel like most of them are right. So let's just try another one then. Okay, this is Sakinorfa, cognitive function test. I don't know if this is like an MBTI or not, but how many questions is this? I don't know. It's like this is not a Myers-Briggs type indicator, and okay, this test has 96 questions. Oh god. Okay, let's do this quickly then. You may be viewed as fake and manipulative to others. Oh god, these are hard questions. What is fake and manipulative? You often feel I would say yes. I would say yes because like maybe if someone out there is thinking about me to be like too manipulative, but I only do that because my managerial businesses. Okay, you often feel awkward and aimless during leisure time. Kinda, a little bit. Sometimes I don't really know what to do in like leisure times. So sometimes I just browse YouTube and just wish for time to pass. You place a great amount of trust in mysterious and unconscious world. What the Oh my god, it really is 96 questions. Okay, you have a great amount of trust in mysterious and unconscious world? What? You usually sympathize with other people's struggles, yeah. You take on subjects with burning interest to drop them once they no longer feel new to you. Kinda, yeah. You just know things without being able to consciously put them into words. Well, kind of, yeah. You imagine things that are directly connected to the real world. What? You always try to communicate tactfully with people. Yeah, I guess. You consider yourself a practical and realistic person, free from imagination. No, I'm a logical person, but well, sometimes imagination is not that bad of a thing, you know. You frequently have hunches or insights about the future that turn out to be correct. Yeah, kinda, and I hate it. You see the big picture in a sea of details. I tried to. You're aware of your surroundings and are likely to miss something right in front of you. What? Kinda, I guess. You have an uncanny ability of recognizing other people's needs. Kinda, I guess, and I gotta. Fake people bother you. Not like bothering me, more like I hate them. Because like, why, you know, like, I don't have time to spend for fake people. You trust hard facts and data more than anything else. Not really, because like, sometimes hard facts and data. But what about feelings, you know? You clearly value social harmony and often go out on your way to maintain it. What is a social harmony? Generally, you would prefer a solution to be thorough before putting it into action at the cost of time. Yep. It's just like one of the things that I really one of the quotes that I really like is I don't remember from where that I heard about this, but it's about game design, I guess. Like, bad games will stay bad forever, but good games will be late, but I don't really remember the word. It's about like delaying games, I guess. I mean, like, when games release in a state that they are usually bad because they're like really rushed by the management, and it will stay bad. People will have stigma about it, but when it's like delayed, it will eventually be good, I guess. I really like that quote. You can easily think of something random to say. Like what? Like how I like Waluigi's. A little bit, tiny little bit. Because part of my job is trying to be funny on the internet, you know. But it's kinda hard for me, so well, let's just put it there. You feel stuck. You feel stuck. You are the only one truly nice people left in this world. Not really. There are a lot of nice people in this world. People are just focusing too much on bad people. It's just how the media wants you to think. You're hesitant to strictly conform to social rules. What are these words? These are like hard words that I don't really know about. You are able to manipulate conversations by reading other people's body languages. A little bit. When I try to talk to other people, I will try to understand what state of mind they are in and what kind of people they are, and try to change the way I talk to them based on how they talk to us, you know? You may be described as ditzy or scatterbrained. Not really. You're drawn to the new, novel, and original. Yes, I adore original ideas. Way more than people that just play something just because it's popular. Well, I guess that's part of helping the channel grow. For example, like Vtubers trying to help their channel grow, but I'm more into original content, I guess. I don't really give a damn about my channel growth. I just wanted my viewer to like have a good time, you know? You will question anything. Almost, but not that much. So let's just put it on neutral. You understand the concept of biologically recognizing and drawing pattern between different and already known concepts. You prefer living in your own dream rather to living in the real world. That's why people live isekai. You're a brainstormer. You offer multitude different ideas in a given situation. Yeah, I really like that. Because like you cannot always like use one solution. You always open yourself to more options, you know. You try to help people to the point where you begin to forget taking care of your own needs. Not really. You usually recognize internal bodily sensation and act to suit your body's need. For what? For example, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. Is it like that? Not really. I don't really understand these questions. These are hard questions. You have an excellent sense of direction that instantly know your way around a new place. Nope. Have I ever told you guys that I'm really curiosity challenged? One time I was on a business trip and I went into the wrong tower on my apartment, and I almost went into other people's room. And it's kind of bad, you know. How the frick did you get into the wrong tower? I mean, like, it's locked based on like, you cannot go up without invitation, right? And you don't have the key to go up. How the frick did you get lost in the wrong tower? That's what I think. But well, that time it was like the way and a cleaning service just helped me get up. He said that the lift is like broken, and some of the cards doesn't really read that well. That's why I went into the wrong door, and I still kind of feel embarrassed about that. You'll do whatever it takes to win a debate. Not really. If they're right, they're right, you know. You see the world as a bundle of possibilities waiting to be explored. Yeah. You live in the present, not the past, not the future. A little bit, I think. Well, I don't really care about the past, but the future, I try to plan for the future, so that's it. You don't arrive at the conclusion that seems to come out of nowhere. You relate to realizing the answers. You are fiercely individualistic and pride yourself on your uniqueness. Yeah, I'm proud with my uniqueness. I don't really care about what other people think. You're blunt and straight to the point in communication. Yeah, I don't really care about other people think. You relate present experience back to the past experience. Yeah, because you can only grow by looking at your history, you know. You may be viewed as meddling and control. Was it like I already answered this before? You are skilled at recognizing whether the detail in front of you match what you are used to. Yeah, you're drawn to what abstract and often obsessed about meanings. Kinda. You rely only on past experience to guide yourself to the present. That's what I just said. You have tendency to go off topic on conversation. Yeah, kinda a lot of times that I kinda. Have you ever watched my stream? Sometimes I just stop completely and just talk about something, I guess. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I guess that's what makes me special, I guess. You become stubborn and resolute in the face of opposition when it comes to your personal belief. Yeah, I don't care about what other people think. You value truth and logic more than anything else? Not really. Sometimes friendship and stuff, like, it's something that truth and logic is not the best, you know. It's not that truth and logic is like the best course of action for everything. I learned that the hard way. You generally work through problems with others and involve yourself with other people to arrive at conclusions. Yeah, this is what I always tell other people around me, like, debates are something important. But people are just saying that I don't like having a debate with each other because maybe I will hurt their feelings, or I don't have any energy to spend to you. Mate, if you really care about something, just say it, you know. We're having a debate because it's important to us, and if you're not if you prefer not to have discussions, it just means that you don't really appreciate it, you know. You have strict internal moral codes that comes within regardless of any external standards. Not really. I changed morally quickly. You believe that arriving at a truth is more important than winning an argument. Yeah. It's not about winning an argument, it's about trying to find the way. It's not about winning an argument, it's trying to find a way, you know. You follow consistent routine. More likely than I would like to. You have trouble communicating with those who do not think like you. Yeah, kinda, most of the time. It is like change. A little bit, but not really. I'm open with something new, you know. You become upset when you care for others because unappreciated. Now, a little bit, it hurts my feeling a little bit. You consider yourself organized and take control of situations before they get out of hand. Yeah, you stay true to yourself. Yeah, you may seem to be reckless and unknowingly hurt to those around you. A lot of times, yeah. You like to organize things for pressure? No, not really. Sometimes it's pleasuring, but sometimes, eh. You're extremely objective and tell it as it is. Yep. You value inclusion and try your best to involve everyone in the group. Yeah. You find yourself agreeing with those. I'm sorry if I'm like dashing through these questions because I try to go a little bit quickly. It's because I wasted so much time on the first test. You find yourself agreeing with those who claims that the end justify the means. Not really. You have strong tendency to see things either good or bad. No, it's more than a good or bad, you know, there's like a lot more happening around. You come up with an internal logical frameworks, theories and systems that describe the world around you. These questions are starting to be really hard because my brain's like already fried right now. You sometimes fail to adapt new data because it's not consistent with your personal understanding of an idea. Not really. You absorb information from outside world without additional processing. Nah. You feel as though your insight often misunderstood. Yeah. You have an eye for aesthetic and enjoy finer things in life. Yeah. I believe my taste is way better than the other, and I believe that other tastes are shit, and my taste is my shit, is the shit, you know. You may be viewed as selfish and self-centered. Maybe. You feel a strong sense of unity when it comes to communicating with others in a group. Depends on the group. You live in the here and now. I didn't know I could answer this question before. You are described as stuck in your ways. What is this? You exude charisma and usually feel charming by others. I don't really know, but I feel like I have some charisma. I mean, like, people follow me a lot. You cannot help but get hung up in small details. Not really. You have trouble communicating your ideas with people. Nah. It's more like trying to influence them, not communicating. You find it difficult to concentrate on a single subject. Yeah, kinda. You streamline existing system for the sake of efficiency and projects. Not really. I'm more into unconventional systems. You are unnerved by uncertainty of the unknown. Not really. It's just something that happens in life. You are attracted by symbolism. Nah. You place a lot of value in details and past. Didn't I answer this before? You're a risk taker. Absolutely. You see so many possibilities that you have trouble committing a single one. Yeah, most of the time. You would rather sugarcoat problem than upset someone. I don't really care about that someone. You've been consistently logical throughout your life. Not really. You explore things in depth for purely the sake of exploring them in depth. What? You express yourself honestly and authentically. Huh? You rely on external sources to support your arguments. Yeah, kinda most of the time. You are often the first to react to a question. Yeah, because people are pussies. You modify internal logical frameworks to account for new data, and sometimes you find yourself reevaluating. What? Oh my god, this. You maybe feel like whiny or depressive most of the time because, like, I tend to give people like the hard cold truth, you know, and people are just thinking that I'm depressive and I'm ruining everything. You greatly value tradition and duty. I greatly value duty. I don't know about tradition. You thrive on new and exciting experience. Yeah, I really want a new and exciting experience. You don't express sympathy only after you empathize with someone. I don't get it. You are an excellent problem solver. I know, thank you. You start many different projects when you finish few. I'm sorry about that. You can suddenly set yourself goals and objectives. Yeah. You often use metaphor to communicate new ideas. Yeah. You often use analogies and similes to communicate new ideas. Yep. You believe your presence is greatly felt in a room. A tiny bit. You work through problems by yourself and detach yourself from other people to arrive at conclusions? Not really. Sometimes you really need people's opinion. You consent to me using your answer for data analysis. Yeah, I guess. Age 25. INTP? It's INTP, right? Yeah, it's INTP. What is an anagram? Submit result. I am now ENFP. Extroverted. What is N? Assertive logicians. Oh no, I don't know what any of this means. Well, there's no explanation about the test. Well, I guess that's that, I guess. Okay, so, let's just skip, the serious one and start to get to the fun one, okay? Because my brain is already fried. So, I get this test. I don't really know what this is, but it's one of those, like, questions with pictures. Maybe I will do better in this, you know, because I relate more with pictures rather than with questions. So let's just try this visualdnaquiz.com. Okay, let's start. Which of these amazes you the most? Space exploration, I guess. I hate babies. I'm scared of babies. How do you create fun in your life? Spontaneity or careful planning? Careful planning, I guess. How would you make the most of a morning off? Sleeping. Is this joking? Is this watching TV? Okay, if it was me, how do I enjoy my morning? It's going to be watching TV, watching YouTube and stuff. But usually, I do the to-do list. Yeah, usually I do the to-do list. I hate to do it, but yeah. If you're meeting a friend at 6 o'clock, when are you going to arrive earlier? Which one is more likely to be your desk? This. Yeah, my desk is like all over the place right now. How large is your vocabulary? I like to say much, but not library level. How vivid is your imaginations? House with dogs? How do you tend to act in social situations? Tell stories, crack jokes, get into debate. Don't know what to say, just listen, daydream. I'm more likely to get into debate. Sadly, if life was a play, who would you be? The lead, of course. How strongly do you feel emotions? Not really. Maybe so-so. What are you most likely to find in your mind? A blank canvas, a colorful thing. What is this? Books? Boxes? Musical notes? Or like this, I guess. What would it look like if you wrote a list of your faults? Well, not that much, I guess. This. How would you lead? Whee! Jumping into concussions! Well, I lead more like a debate type rather than leading a meeting type. I like debate more. Which one of these makes society work? Helping people, I guess. How emotionally secure are you? What is this? I'm just gonna answer the middle one. How do you feel when you are stressed? When I'm stressed? More like... Well... It's this, I guess, because like there's like too many options. Where would you feel most relaxed? Running? No. Nah, not really. Cooking? No. Listening to music, I guess. Where are you now? At home? How do you react when someone insults you? I don't really care. Heh. Lock it off. How do you like to celebrate personal achievement? Tell your friends, I guess? Or being alone? I feel like just telling the people that are close to me, I guess. How do you react to other people's success? This image is like so funny. Yeah, I don't really care about them. Which is the most like you at the party? Loner. You just talk to people that I'm close to. Who would be most likely to think like you? A police officer? A robot, really? Artists, I guess. In general, how do you think people treat other? People treat other like this. Well, people have their own agendas, I guess. All this which should the government focus on first? Law. When would you clean up? This. What is your style of organization? What is this? This, I guess? How much planning do you do before starting a work? This much. And work from that way. What's the best way to learn? What? By doing, I guess. How much energy do you have after meeting new people? How comfortable are you if you spend a day on your own? Comfy. When things go wrong, where does your mind take you? Nook? Really? My mind is taking me to chill. Well, when things go wrong, it's more like I felt like I'm being alone, I guess. Well, most likely, oh my god, there's so many. More likely to do it when you get into an argument. After getting an argument. Just play with cats, I guess. What game would you rather play? This, fun with family and friends. How do you most likely to be entertained? Watching YouTubes, reading mangas, I guess. Magazines, computer. I don't really care about the other. Well, movie, I guess. I really like movies. Which are you passionate about? This, I guess? What age are you? What's your relationship status? I'm sorry, okay. Do you have children? No. What is your current level of education? What is this? What is this? Are you currently employed? Employed executive? Employed managerial? Which one decides your lines of work? This. Are you? Me. Last section contains a mix of lifestyle and brand preference question. It's not essential, but it helps us. It helps us keep the quiz free. Are you happy to answer them? Nah. That's all, folks. Let's see. What is this? You are an alchemist. What the frick is an alchemist? Your openness is 95%. Ah, yeah. Conscient. What is this? Conscientiousness is about how we control and act on our impulses. Yeah, kinda. I have these kind of things a little bit. But, well, yeah, I agree with the openness. Extraversion. Really? Well, it's not that. I'm leaning toward introverted, I guess. Agreeable. Neuroticism. What is neuroticism? Shows our tendency to respond emotionally to events. Outlook emotional character indulgent. Indulgent people might have tendency to become more concerned with their own comfort. Yeah, impulsive. Yes, I am impulsive. Direct. Yes. Pioneer. I love new things. Sociability. Leader. Well, maybe it's because of work. Spontaneous. Yeah, because impulsive. Analytical, a little bit. Dreamer. I have a lot of dreams. Sensitive, a little bit. And that is like the thing question. I think it's like most of it is accurate, I guess. But most of the time, not really. I guess move on. Now we're going into the weird parts. Okay, this is the more exciting part. This is the spirit animal quizzes. What is wrong with this? Why is it on the very bottom? What's your favorite natural element? Fire, air, earth. Is this Avatar or Naruto? Space. Space is cool. Is that it? I feel at peace with myself. What? What is wrong with this website? I feel at peace with myself most of the time. Fairly accurate, I guess. Down to earth and head in the clouds. More like a head in the clouds, but somewhat inaccurate. Just so, I guess. It's in the middle. I find it easy to approach other people. Fairly accurate. Frequently do things without specific schedule or plan. Not really, but sometimes. I guess sometimes. Okay, typical ordinary way feel like a betrayal to myself. Yep. I try to like go on a different way than the other. Frequently come up with the ideas or solutions out of nowhere. Kinda, most of the time. Sometimes you just got solutions just by doing nothing, you know, just like you just watch YouTube or you just laze around and suddenly you find a solution. That's what my experience with programming. The more useful I am to others, the happier I am. Kind of. I spend a lot of time observing before I act. Very accurate. I like to be impressive on I don't really care about other people. I am always looking for new things to experience. Very accurate. How would you rather spend your time? I'd rather go outdoor and walk and hike. No. Building something engaging in creative activity like art and craft. No. Playing video games and watching movie at home. Thank you. But reading though. Well, playing video games, I guess. I live in a fast-paced existence. Somewhat inaccurate. Sometimes life seems kinda slow. Yes, I require a lot of time to recharge. Sometimes, but sometimes you don't really have that kind of times. But I do think that I need a lot of time, but sometimes you just don't have a lot of time, you know? I seek out the secret of the universe. What the frick is secret of the universe? Why is people keep talking about secrets of the universe? You are an owl. Wait, is this a result? I'm an owl. What it means to be an owl? The owl spirit animal is emblematic for a deep connection with wisdom and intuitive knowledge. When the spirit of the animal guides you, you can the true true reality and see beyond illusion and deceit. What? Whoa. Intuition, capacity, and wisdom. Whoa, the healing power of the shamanic. I think I went into the wrong side of the internet, guys. I think I went into the wrong side. The only thing that I can get from this, somehow it reminds me of like Far Cry. Far Cry Primal, where you can just train owls and stuff, because like in Far Cry Primal, rather than like doing everything stealthily using like lions and stuff, I kind of prefer like attacking people with owls, you know, because you can just see people from up there, and it's kind of more fun to see everything from above, you know, rather than doing it like on the front line. Yes, that's it. Okay, next is the immature task. Getting in touch with your inner child. Okay, let's get started. It says 10 minutes. Okay, you're at your high school reunion when your old friend asks you to streak naked with them across the dance floor. Would you do it? No. Okay. No. I said I don't care about what other people think. I said I will be happy if I am happy, and I don't care about what other people feel of me. But streaking naked in the middle of the dance floor? Really? Am I a perverty? Do you and your partner speak in your own made-up language while in public? Yes, I don't care about others. If we have to communicate by being by using like for example Animal Crossing language, we'll do it. Do you need to be in certain color of game piece when playing board games? I try to pick like blue or green, I guess. It's my color, but sometimes I gotta get into fight with Rainy for colors because I really like blue. You're out having dinner with your friend when your waiter came over with the menu and huge booger up his nose. What do you do? Ignore that thing and hope one of the other waiter tell him. I wanna say that. You're blind that happens to have a noticeable stutter. What do you do? And that is bad. If they're like stuttering, tell my friends the next day that I didn't have a You know what? I hate this test already because like it's just a starter. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you with people that are stuttering? People have like their own challenges, man. You don't just answer it like that. Have you ever broken up with someone via text? No. Are you broken your past gas? No, not really. Have you ever urinated in public where you... Don't ask questions, guys. Okay, have you ever made photocopy of your butt? Why? My butt is not that great. I'm not a butt model. I'm not an Instagram butt model. I'm a VTuber. What do you expect? Do you still sleep with your stuff? Don't ask questions, guys. Okay, your score is 40%. You just got enough silliness to keep your life fun and spontaneous, but not that much to come off of immature goof. In some situations, you can resist the temptation to unleash your inner child. In others, you choose to adopt more mature and respectable attitude. That's because I live around kids. If I don't be mature around kids, like who are going to be like the role model, you know? So that's that. I kinda hate this quest because of that thing. And let's just move into which iconic Shrek character. Wait. Before that, there's like your Pokemon will be. I love Pokemon so much, so I will try. Does this have like all the Pokemons? Spoken like a true Pokemon player. I hope it does have all the Pokemons, but that's kind of annoying, right? It's probably just a few of the popular ones. Okay. Another type who pays more attention to outward appearance of the body of face. I care about both, I guess. I don't really care about face. Face are more important, I guess, than body. I told you guys that I care more about the feelings, but I guess faces are more important. Your favorite part of the game is to catch cute Pokemon. Absolutely! If two Pokemon appear at the same time, you try to catch the one with the strongest attacking power. Not catch the closest to me. I would catch the strongest. I guess it depends. In terms of your Pokemon, do you prioritize those who can attack over those who can support? You know, mate, you really don't know Pokemon games well if you only prefer to attack, because support Pokemon are usually the one that wins games. So either way is fine, but I'm more into support. Just like Makaidoll. Do you like Pokemon that are weak before evolving and strong afterward? I really like great evolution stories. Which do you like more? Pokemon that you yourself raise, or those you catch at an already high level? I can decide, but I tend to get attached to Pokemons. Can you part with Pokemon that you end up not using in the second half of the game? I'd never part with them. If I have to give them to someone, it's probably just like my brother and stuff, because I know that they will take care of it like better, I guess. Do you research in detail attributes of the new Pokemon you catch? Yes, I researched a lot of Pokemons because I love the world of Pokemons, and there is one time that I went into competitive Pokemon matches, and sometimes when I play with Rainy or with Frauko Senpai, I kinda destroyed them and I kinda feel bad about it. Which gives you more excitement, the pleasure of catching Pokemon or the passion of winning battle with Pokemon? Battling with Pokemons, I guess. I don't catch a lot of Pokemons. I'm not like... Oh my god, I cleared it by accident. I'm not like someone that catches all. I'm more like someone that I catch one and you catch two. Pokemon is kind of person. It's those kind of person rather than catch them all, I guess. If your Pokemon gets sick, do you research the medicine they like? Whoa! Yeah, I would. I mean, like, if my Pokemon doesn't want to drink the medicine, I can feel bad to them, you know? Do you go to various places in order to catch rare Pokemon? It's fun, yes. Can you trust in yourself to catch the rarest Tito? I don't care about Titos. Can you part with Pokemon if you find out that its spec are low? You know, I will decide based on how cute it was. You know, one time I win a battle using like useless Pokemon that people are sleeping on because it got defense swap and it kind of ruins their movement. Yeah, you can always find use with Pokemons. It's just dependent on the matchup, you know. What has the largest effect on Pokemon attributes and power? The value of effort. Effort, I guess, because like Pokemon battle is just like a huge battle of a fancy battle of rock paper scissors, you know. Even if like if you say original specs, there's like a lot of legendaries that are way stronger than normal Pokemons, but most of the time legendaries are not that good in types of value, so sometimes it's about team composition. Why must you raise Pokemon in accordance with their personality? Because strengths will change based on their personality. Because Pokemons are selfish. Because they can demonstrate stronger ability than before. Yeah, I mean like, it's not... I don't like this kind of wording, but it's kind of true. I mean like, I kind of like role-playing even as a child. I try to like look at my Pokemon personality and like try to imagine myself living with them, and like for example, if my Pokemon are impish, I just like to imagine that my Pokemon are impish. But it demonstrates stronger ability that they have. Which best matches Bulbasaur's personality? No, Bulbasaur seems calm. Can you distinguish clearly between Pokemon attributes? Yeah. Do you choose your Pokemon for combat? Appropriately. I just choose my favorite Pokemon. Sometimes it's better to win like with your favorite Pokemons, because like if you're going with the ones that is meta, I'm just gonna say that you're just a meta slave. I mean, it's more exciting if you win with something unexpected, you know? When their spec and level are identical, do you choose Pokemon according to race? What? Doesn't matter to me either way. I just choose based on like the designs, I guess. There's no real Pokemon that have like same spec and levels. Which Pokemon that you often choose? Unfortunately, it's water. You're an Eevee. What? Eevee is an incredibly faithful Pokemon with mixed feature of a fox. Why does it have? Oh, it's moving ear. I thought it has like 4 ears. Dog and cat. Easily affected by the environment it's in. Eevee has an extremely unstable gene that mutates easily when coming in contact with radiation and limited to certain rocks and astronomical objects. This gives potential to evolve into many different Pokemon. With a general personality, Eevee is very easy to raise. Well, I am very easy to raise, I guess. No. I kind of like Eevee, but you know, some people try to like catch all type of Eevee, but to me, I only catch Eevee to evolve it into the one that I like, you know. I have like a Vaporeon plushie that I have from like when I was a child. My uncle bought it for me from Singapore, and I still have it right now, and I really like it. and it kind of meant a lot to me. So getting Eevee is kind of nice. Yeah, I kind of. Oh my god, look at this. The thing about Eevee is just so cute and fluffy. I just want to fluff it all day. The thing about Pokemon is that I'm into competitive battling, but I'm into competitive battling with twists. You know, like it's more like I try to make things work with the Pokemon that I like. It's more like that rather than I try to win all the battles with the good Pokemons, I guess. And it's just it. And I feel like Eevee is like kinda cute, you know. I'm really glad that I got this. Okay, now for the closing, we save the best for last. Which iconic Shrek character are you? This is the one that I wanted to know about the most. Okay, let's go. Will those closest to you describe you? Fierce, charismatic, fierce, funny, glamorous, gorgeous, independent kind. Charismatic, I guess. What is your biggest flaw? Ooh, Farquaad looking a little bit hot there, you know? What is your biggest flaw? I don't know, I want to give people personal space. I'm fine, but I can't help that I'm beautiful. I'm worried too much about what other people think. I'm overprotective. I get angry about the small thing. Well, my biggest flaw is probably is that I'll do really anything that to get what I want. I guess that's the closest thing. There's nothing that's that close to me, but well, yeah, that's the closest thing, I guess. Pick an iconic Shrek location to live in. Dragon Skip. Far, far away. Well, I guess like Dragon Skip is like a small place with small, close people to live in, you know. So Dragon Skip is nice. Which fairy tale speaks to you the most? Aladdin, Cinderella, Jack in the Beanstalk, Little Red Riding Hood, The Little Mermaid, Rapunzel, Snow White, Ugly Duckling. Okay, so actually the fairy tale that I enjoyed the most was actually the Little Red Riding Hood. Why? Because red are cool and wolves are cool. I don't really care about the grandma, but wolves are cool. But if it speaks to you the most, is it Aladdin? No, Cinderella? Nah. Jack in the Beanstalk? No. Little Red Riding Hood? The one that speaks to me the most is actually the Little Mermaid, but if it's the one that I like the most, it's Red Riding Hood. The friends being held hostage. Rescue them, obviously. Well, there is like better options. Work together with my other friend to set them free. Friends? What friends? Try to save them but end up being held hostage with. I'm more like make whoever holding them pay, I guess. I'm really close with my friends. Just a song to perform at the karaoke. Baby got back, but I'm a hero. Ooh, I'm coming up for a hero till the end of the night. That's okay. So funny story about Shrek and that song. Back then, I loved that song so much. I listened to it all the time. My parents are getting sick of me on singing that I Need a Hero thing. I'm sorry about that. Are you a hero or a villain? A villain, there is no fun of being good. A mixture of both. I'm completely okay. I mean, like, a pure hero is kind of boring, you know. Sometimes you just gotta mix it up. a mixture of both. Which Shrek movie is the supreme? Well, obviously, Shrek 2. Alright, calculating results. And I should be Puss in Boots! Oh, look at it, it's so cute! Huh? What? Which Pop-Tart are you? I don't care about Pop-Tarts, I wanna read about Puss in Boots. You're Puss in Boots, you're charming, charismatic, and a great friend. People are quick to underestimate you because you are so adorable, but you will cut a bitch down if you need to. Well, true, I am adorable. Whether you're making someone sooner fighting you to the death, you are a hero. I'm going out for a hero till the end of the night. Well, I guess with that we I kind of expecting a lot Farquaad for a moment, but well, I'm grateful that I got Puss in Boots because Puss in Boots is actually one of my favorite characters as a kid at Shrek. But as I grow up, I kind of feel like maybe being donkey is not that bad, but I kind of feel like Puss in Boots because like Puss in Boots tried to complain about a lot of things. Yeah, I like Puss in Boots so much. I also like the story too. It's kind of, well, have you known about the story? It feels like it's one of the best thing that I've heard as a child. I mean, like, he only got like a cat, right? And the cat turns out to be better. I like those hero to hero kind of story, I guess. And that is all for today personality quest. I enjoy myself so much. I hope you guys enjoy it too. No, maybe you can learn a thing or two about me and learn which Shrek character that you are right now. Well, yeah, most of the time. Well, yeah, I guess that's all for today. I didn't really have plans for next week, but I do have something something that I saved for next week. So you should follow my Twitter so to get like the latest news, and subscribe so you can get the latest news. I mean, like, well, yeah, I'm gonna share it with you like after I finalize it. So I guess I'm gonna announce it on Twitter. So follow my Twitter, and thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, Johnny. I'm sorry I cannot get like too into this personality quiz because I like answering these quizzes, especially the Shrek one, and that kind of make the video tend to go a little bit too long.